So today I thought I would do a quick video, kind of like a what's in my bag video for Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. And I just wanted to show you the bag that I'm going to be using for Valentine's Day. I usually don't like match bags to holidays and themes and stuff like that, but I just thought it would be fun, especially because I've got this Mod Floral Pink, I almost call it the carry-all crossbody, the Cargo Sling, and I just wanted to talk about it today and show you what I'm carrying inside for Valentine's Day. So I've actually been carrying my Cargo Sling in Mod Floral Blue for 2 weeks now. I'm very proud of myself. Been carrying the same bag because a couple years ago I used to carry like the same bag for like half a year to a year. But ever since I started to really get back into Vera again, I've been switching my bags out almost daily, but if not daily, then every few days. But I've been sticking with the same bag for a couple of weeks, and even though I changed bag prints, I'm still using the same bag style because once I get into this bag, it's hard to get out. That's how much I like this style of bag. So I just thought I'd talk about the pattern a little bit and kind of show you what I've got inside. Unfortunately, the lighting is not that great. It's a gray, wintry day, so I apologize if the colors are not as vibrant as they usually are in some of my videos, but just please bear with me. So I actually just got this bag in the mail yesterday. So I talked about, I think in my last video, that I already have a Cargo Sling in Mod Floral Pink, but it is really worn. Like, it's got holes in it, it's got chips in the hard, like the plastic wear, and it's very faded and has stains and everything. And they're not from me, they were from whoever owned it before me. And I've had it for years and I've just never really used it. And when I took it out and I saw all of those, the stains and the rips and stuff like that, I was pretty disappointed because I really wanted to use it. So I kind of went on a soft hunt for another Cargo Sling in Mod Floral Pink. And let me just say, the Cargo Sling in general is so hard to find. Like, if you're looking for it in a very specific pattern, it is extremely difficult to find. Actually, let me fix that. It's extremely difficult to find in good condition, or excellent, or like new condition. Because I actually did find a few Cargo Slings in patterns that I would like to have someday, but they either had holes or tears or stains, or they were extremely faded and wrinkled, and they just had all these types of problems, especially if you're looking for a Cargo Sling that's first generation like this one is. So I think this one is probably from, I want to say 2006, but I could be wrong, but it's at least over 10 years old. So for what it's worth, it's really hard to find the Cargo Sling, especially the original iteration, in good condition, or even excellent. Very rare to find it in like new or new with tags, just depending on the pattern. So I stumbled upon this one on Poshmark for $10. And it's actually in better condition than my Mod Floral Blue one, because my Mod Floral Blue one is just a tiny bit faded and it has some interior stains. And they are like bright orange stains, so they do stand out. This one does not have, from what I've seen, and I'm going to move in close here, it doesn't have not one stain, it's not wrinkly, it's not even faded, the straps are in pristine condition. It's just amazing. And when I found it on Poshmark, I was like, there is no way that this thing is in good condition if she's got it listed for $10. There's a good chance that it's got a hole or stains or it's just a worn out bag. And she posted in the description that it's an excellent, like, new condition, and a lot of people do that and they tend to be lying sometimes, or if they're not lying, they're just not knowledgeable enough about Vera to know, like, okay, this is in, excellent condition. Like, I've seen people put excellent condition on bags that literally had holes in them. So one person's interpretation of excellent condition might be completely different than my interpretation of excellent condition. To me, excellent condition is a bag that has been worn before, but it doesn't have any stains, tears, rips, odors. You know, it's as if it's new, but you can tell that the person wore it like a few times. Like new, to me, is a bag that is exactly as it says. It's like new. They might have used it one time, but other than that, it's in near perfect condition. And I've even seen people list bags, Vera Bradley bags, that are new with tags and still are faded and like have issues. And you can tell that they either they kept the tag and they've used the bag a lot and they just like tied the tag back on. Anyway, this is not supposed to be like a rant about selling bags on eBay, Poshmark, and other third-party sites. I just wanted to preface that sometimes, you know, when I see bags that are listed for $10, I expect $10 quality, which is lucky enough getting a bag that's in good condition, which might have some stains, it might be worn down, faded, might have a couple tears in it. So that's kind of what I was expecting. And I did comment and I asked, like, is this really in excellent condition, i.e. no rips, no stains, no tears, not really faded, etc. And she said yes. And I looked at the pictures and she did share a good number of pictures, although the lighting was a little bit dark. So, you know, I don't know. To each their own. Some people buy bags and they don't care that they're really used. And I used to be that person. But I'm getting to the point, if it's a bag that is a bag style that's really special to me, like the Cargo Sling, one that I'm definitely going to use a lot until I can't use it anymore, I would prefer to get it in as good as condition as I can find it in, because I know I'm going to use it until I've completely faded it and it's developed tears and things like that. Because even though I'm very gentle with my bags and I take good care of them, you know, I don't put them on the floor, I don't throw them around, etc., you know, stains and tears still happen. So when I got this bag in the mail yesterday, I was expecting at least a couple tears, maybe some fading. No, not a bit. This bag is in, it's just a perfect condition. I can't stop staring at it because it's so beautiful. Like most Vera Bradley bags, it does have a loose string or two, but if that's the worst of it, then I think we're smooth sailing here. So I'm just very, very impressed with this bag. So I've done this is probably my fourth, maybe fifth video talking about the Cargo Sling. So I will be quick on the features. So you do, on this version, you have the Velcro pockets, which the Velcro on this is also perfect. Like there's no lint stuck in it. It's completely clean, which that was another indication that the bag was in great condition. And look at that beautiful flower on the inside flap. Oh, that wasn't there earlier. It's a little string. It's from the fabric, as you can see. I must have picked, because I did pick off a couple of loose fabric strings earlier, and I probably got it stuck in there. But look at the beautiful flower. I love that flower. And I currently don't have anything in actually any of the outside pockets. So you do got the front cargo pockets, you've got the two pockets flanking the sides, and you do have the larger back zipper pocket, which I typically like to throw my phone and my headphones and any like papers or receipts or notes, etc. in this big zipper pocket in the back. But the reason why I'm not using any of the outside pockets is because I, a couple weeks ago, came up with a system that works really well for me, and I just haven't, that's why I haven't switched my bag, because I really enjoy carrying this bag, and also the system just works so well for me, so I haven't found the need to change. So I decided to put one of my best, if not my absolute best thrift store find, my Frannie in Java Blue, inside of this bag, because I don't always need to carry a large bag. It's really nice to have when I am carrying, like, for example, last week I put my winter hat and gloves in here because I didn't need to have them on me all the time, especially because we were in the car a lot. So I would just throw them inside of here, and I still have this Frannie bag for when we would like go out to the store and I can just pull this out and just carry my Frannie. And it was just nice having a bag with extra space and then having a bag to just grab and go with all of my essentials inside. So this system, like I said, has worked amazingly for me. So great that I really have no desire to change my bags anytime soon. And I know I always come on here and say like, oh, this is my favorite bag now, and this is my favorite bag, and it's always something different. But as you can see from my past at least 2 videos, I'm still using this style of bag, and I love it. So you have seen these items before. I've got the mini cosmetic in Dream Tapestry, my travel pill case in Midnight Blues, and then this is actually becoming one of my favorite Vera Bradley accessory items. This is the Petite Pouch in the pattern English Meadow, and I do just keep my iPhone charger and my flash drive in there. And I actually do have let me see, it's actually should be in this bag somewhere. This is, I'm not sure the name of this backpack, but I did get it from the outlet store. It was my first visit to the outlet store, and I thought this would be the perfect backpack for work. It's in like a carbon gray color. So this is a medium pouch from the Cosmetic Trio in the pattern Symphony and Hue, and this is where I keep all of my additional charger cords, like my iPad charger, my portable battery pack charger, my if I'm using my wired headphones, I have a headphone to iPad little I don't know what these are called. It basically makes it compatible because my iPad has a different charging port, which I don't know why they changed it, but they did. So I have that. And this I typically carry in my backpack for work because I do take my iPad with me, and so I'll have my iPad charger in there if needed. But it's really nice because if I do want to take my iPad in this Cargo Sling, which my large sized iPad, like it's the so there's like the small, there's the mini, there's the like 9.7 inch, and then I think mine is like a 12.9 inch. I have the 12.9 inch, so it is the like larger one, and it doesn't look like it fit in this bag, but it actually does fit. As you can see, the Cargo Sling has that curved shape, so the corners do fit really nicely. It does make my bag stand up like perfect because the corners basically match up with these corners. And I would show you that, but I am filming with my iPad right now. But anyway, the point of dragging this out is that if I wanted to carry my pouch with all of the extra cords in there, I can easily throw it in there with everything else that I've shown you. So I do like to carry my iPhone charger in my purse, at least my larger purses, and if I can fit it in my smaller purses, I like to do that, because you never know if your phone dies and you're traveling and you need a charger. And I always do keep a charger in my car too, so I like just having that backup, because if there's an emergency and you need to make a phone call or send a text message or look something up if you're lost, it's always good to have a charger in case you're on low battery. So that is why I really like this. It's really small, it's compact, and you can fit a lot in it. So between this and my mini cosmetic and my travel pill case, everything is nicely organized in pouches. And the rest of the stuff that I have, my sunglasses, and I just have a pack of gum and my little black notebook. Those fit really nicely in those back pockets. And then there is a third pocket back here, which is where I like to keep my headphones. But since I am using my Frannie as like a grab and go, I do have my headphones in there. So I will go ahead and fill this back up. And let's trade spots here. Put this off to the side. Hopefully you can see at least a little bit of it because it's so pretty. Okay, so I am wearing my Vera Bradley blanket, so it's really cold in my apartment today. So this is the Frannie in Java Blue. I am, once again, obsessed with this bag. Obsessed. It's one of those bags that's really small and looks like it can't fit anything in it, but I can get so much in this little Frannie. It's amazing. And I'm just, once again, I'm so impressed with the ingenuity of a Vera Bradley bag, especially an older one like this, because unfortunately this bag is retired. I think they did bring it to the outlet store, so there are outlet versions, but I'm not even sure if they make those anymore. But I just love the quality, the feel, and just everything about this bag is just amazing. So, oops, gonna have stuff flying out like my last video on this bag. So I'll try to tilt it over where stuff isn't slipping out, but just to kind of give you a snapshot of everything I have in there. And as you can see, there is so much more room. You can even see the base. You can see the base back there. So if I wanted to, and I usually carry my sunglasses with me. Oh, you can see my iPad reflection in there. I usually carry my sunglasses with me everywhere, like even in the winter, because, you know, sometimes the sun tends to come out in the winter too, and it's just nice to have sunglasses. I haven't been carrying them in here recently because it's just been really gray. But if I wanted to fit those in there, I can, no problem, still with room to spare. And I want to show you something funny because I can fit this little container of popcorn seasoning in the Frannie. So we went to see a movie the other night, and we love to take this popcorn seasoning with us because it just spices up, you know, the popcorn. And they used to sell these at movie theaters, and at least the ones that we go to in the area that we live in, they don't sell these anymore. So we decided to just put one in a little baggie, and I usually throw one in my purse. That way, you know, nothing is spilling out in whatever bag I'm carrying. And I thought to myself, like, there's no way that this is going to fit in there with everything else that I have. Watch this. Just got to kind of rearrange things just a little bit. But look at that. I can squeeze that little bag of popcorn seasoning in this Frannie with my wallet, my coupon, my car keys, my lotion, and a little petite pouch that's full of chapstick, floss picks, hand sanitizer, nail clippers, and nail files. And I also have tissues and my little medicine pouch in there. So with all of that stuff, I can squeeze that little popcorn seasoning back in there with no problem. Oh, and I probably should include my phone because that is definitely something I never leave the house without. And there it is on the back wall right there. So obviously the Frannie is completely extended. This is how it is. Like, this is the structure of the Frannie. It's not like a flat crossbody bag. It is meant to bulk out. That's how it was built, and I think that's why it can hold so much without any problems. So obviously this isn't an everyday carry for me. This is just when we go to the movie theater, so this isn't always in my bag. But I just wanted to show you how much this can fit. It's just something so small that you think you can only put like your phone and your wallet in can fit a lot more than you'd imagine. So let's just go through it all. So I've got my tissues, my phone, which is the iPhone 10 for reference, my medicine. This is the wallet I'm using, and I'm not sure if I've ever showed this in a video before, and I know I switch out my wallets a lot. This is the zip ID case, and it's a Disney pattern, but I can't think of the Disney pattern. It might be the interior pattern for another main Disney pattern. Actually, let me just look on the inside here. I can take my cards out in the front. So yeah, this pattern on the inside of this is actually the main pattern, but they released an ID case with the interior, which is what I've got here. So I have no idea what the name of that pattern is. I feel like I used to. And it's actually my favorite Disney pattern, this purple one. But there are really no bag styles that I like in this pattern, so I got the zip ID, which I really like. And it's not quilted, which I love even more. So that's in there. And that obviously acts as my wallet. That's my all-time favorite item to use as a wallet. And then I have a Vera Bradley 20 off 75 or more coupon. And like, I haven't bought anything besides that ID case that I showed you last week. So I just carry this around just in case I do go to the Vera store and I see something that I need, but $75 or more is a lot. So I typically don't need anything that's that pricey, but I just still carry it around because you just never know. And the lotion that I'm using, Snowflakes Cashmere, is in there. My car keys. Oh, I do have a pen in here too. My headphones. I think I forgot to mention both the pen and the headphones earlier. So, and then I picked up another Petite Pouch from the same exact seller that sold me the English Meadow one, because they were only selling them for $6, new with tags. And I thought these are so hard to find and that's such a good deal. So I did pick up this one in the pattern watercolor. And so this one is basically the catch-all. And I really like this one because I love that interior pattern on the sides there. This one does serve as the catch-all, so it has all of my little items in it. To note, I did have everything that was in here just thrown inside of this purse without a pouch, and it was fine. You do have to do a little bit of digging, like if you want to find the nail file, for example. And that didn't really bother me to do that, but I thought I wanted to put this little pouch to use, and I thought this would be the perfect way to use it. So I will open it up and try my best to show you everything that I have in there without dumping it all out. But I have a hair tie, well, it's a hair scrunchie, a chapstick, I have several floss picks, hand sanitizer, and my nail file and nail clippers are at the very bottom down there. So everything fits, and like I said, what I love about this is that it opens up so wide so you can see everything that you have inside. And I could probably fit a couple more little things in there. So I love this item. I'll give you a peek on the inside. I swear this bag is magic. It has to be magic. To be able to fit all of this stuff in there that I just showed you, fit inside with ease and still have room to spare, just blows my mind. And it's just another reason why I have gone back to this bag and absolutely obsessed over it, because it's crazy how much it can fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back inside, and I'm gonna try to put it in there nice and neat this time so I could hopefully give you a better glimpse at what I'm carrying in here. Because I typically just throw everything inside and I don't care like where things go. But maybe if I organize it a little bit better, you can see everything. Oops. It's just hard because when I tip the bag over, obviously everything wants to fall out. So I got my tissues, my medicine pack, my coupon, my keys in the middle, my headphones up in the corner, my wallet, my phone, and that little petite pouch in the back. And everything is nice and organized and good to hit the road. And we've got a nice adjustable strap here. And I think I did try this bag on in another video because I did do a review on this when I first got it from the thrift store. And it does have a hard removable base. So I urge you, if you do find one of these bags, because you could find these in thrift stores, on eBay, on Poshmark, these bags are everywhere. That's where I found mine. I found mine at a local thrift store and it was like $7 or $8. And there's literally no wear, no stains, no scratches, just nothing. There's no rips, nothing's wrong with it. But I did throw it in the wash and it came out perfect, obviously. And I did take the base out because there is a hard base in this one. So if you do find one of these somewhere, make sure if it has the base in it to take that out before you wash. So yeah, I just love the pleating detail, which makes it really cute and elegant on both sides. And I know I always like change like what my favorite bag is and stuff, but after using this one so much, I like this one more than the little crossbody. And the reason why I say that is because just the quality is better. I love the channel stitching at the top. I love the pleating. I love the base. And I like that it's a lot wider and it expands outwards. And the little crossbody, which I should have brought out here, I don't know why I forgot to do that. because I don't think I've ever compared the two on camera. I will make sure to do that, and maybe whatever video I do next, maybe I'll start the video, hopefully like keeping it short and sweet, and just compare the two really quick. But this one, it's look at that. Look how it just squishes down. It's so cute. It's just got more body. It's got more shape to accommodate a lot more than the little crossbody. Even though I think it's like a little shorter than the little crossbody, it's about the same size, and this is its predecessor. Like, this came before the little crossbody. And I just like it better. I just like it better after using it, and just the whole shape and the pleating and the channel stitching. And what really drives it home for me with this bag is that the adjustable strap is perfect. It doesn't move around. It stays in place. Whereas with my little crossbody, it moves around a lot, and it must be a manufacturing error, because I've seen lots of comments in the Vera Bradley group that I'm in that theirs does the same thing. I used to think it was just like an error with my bags, but everybody else that has a little crossbody that I've seen, at least, has commented that the strap on their little crossbody, the adjuster, something's wrong with it because it doesn't stay in place. This one, I've never had an issue. It always stays in place, whether I have it shoulder bag or crossbody adjusted, it stays. So I'm just obsessing over this little wonder bag here. I love the idea of, if I have a bigger bag and I need a lot more stuff, to just throw all of my like bigger items I don't always need, but just in case I do, I have them in the bigger bag with the Frannie down inside for me to just take it out and either run errands or, go eat somewhere or go get gas or, do whatever I have to do. So this combo has been working amazingly for me. My bag is always nice and organized on the inside with all the pouches and with the Frannie. If I am using if I'm using the Cargo Sling as my main bag and I need an essential that's inside the Frannie, all I do is just unzip it, as you can see. That way, if I'm reaching down in the bag, I can still access everything just as quickly. So, yeah, this combination has been perfect for me. I'm sorry if I'm reiterating a lot of the things in this video that I've done in my other Cargo Sling / Frannie videos. I don't think I've ever shown a video with me using the Frannie and the Cargo Sling because, 2 weeks ago, this was like a recent discovery for me to do this. But I am legitimately this time trying to cut down on purchasing Vera, unless it's something like this that was literally $10 for an almost brand new bag. I'm trying not to purchase a ton of new stuff because it's expensive and I don't really need it. So if I do come back on here, I'm hoping it's something, more interesting to you, because I know you've seen this bag a lot on my channel before and you're probably like, this is boring. And I apologize if you do think that way. But I just got really excited about this, and since it is Valentine's Day tomorrow, I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you a beautiful floral pink bag, because I would think it's safe to argue that pink is the main color for Valentine's Day, pink or red. And this has got a lot of that in it. So I'm just going to hold this up so you can admire the beautiful Mod Floral Pink for Valentine's Day. And actually, just for fun, I think I'll try it on so you can see what it looks like with my outfit, which is just a plain tan t-shirt. So, there you go. These are my bags of the week. I just love the Cargo Sling. It's just so perfect. Might seem weird, but I found myself like doing this the other day because it just falls at such a nice place. Like, it sits up nice and tall. And I just like found my hand just like chilling in here, and I don't know. It's just so comfortable on the shoulder. It looks really nice. I've never ever had a problem with this strap slipping off my shoulder. It never does. It's nice and wide. It stays in place. It's just perfect. And this is what it looks like zipped up. So it does have that nice rounded scooped top to it. Which, like I said, I do find myself just kind of throwing my arm right here and just leaning it on the bag. Which is just, it's just so comfortable. So comfortable. So this is my Valentine's Day bag. So basically I'm using the same bag, just switched out the pattern from Mod Floral Blue to Mod Floral Pink. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely Valentine's Day with your loved ones, your family, your spouse, your dogs, your cats, your hamsters, what have you, and yourself. So treat yourself good this Valentine's Day too, because that is very important. And also with your Vera Bradley bag. I hope you have a great weekend and hopefully see you all soon in the next video.